Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sephora Moses and I welcome you to Real Talk with Sephora. Today we are discussing friendship. How to be a good friend. Are you a good friend to your friends? Do you have the value, the quality of being a good friend? Or do you have friends that have the values and the qualities of being good friends to you? Today we're going to explore all the qualities that you need to be a good friend. Today we're discussing friendship as an adult. So if you're ready, let's dive right into it because I came ready. The number one quality that you need to be a good friend is to be a friend. Well, that sounds easy, isn't it? Well, it is not. Because you see, some people they want friends. Some people they have this desire to have good friends around them, but in reality they are not really a good friend to the person that they are wanting. You see, being a good friend is not always easy, but taking the time to nourish a good lasting friendship is worth it. So if you need a good friend in your life, be a friend. Why it's so important to value this quality is because you needing a friend, the person you want to be your friend is also looking forward to find some values in you also. So to be a good friend, you have to cultivate the habits of being a friend. Be kind. You see, kindness is a language that many people don't speak. If you want to be a good friend, speak the language of kindness. Be kind to people. Show mercy. Mercy is a language. Compassion is a language. You see, goodness is a language. All these qualities, they are all languages which you have to learn how to speak if you want to be a good friend. So learn to speak the language of kindness. Show people kindness. Pour kindness into people. Be merciful to people. Show compassion to people. If you begin with this quality, I tell you will find it so much easier to make a friend or to be a friend as an adult. So the first thing to do, the first quality and value that you have to cultivate, where I will refer to it as a virtue, the first virtue that you have to cultivate of being a friend or making a friend as an adult is to be a friend. You see, these days it's very easy to disrespect because unknowingly sometimes even when someone is talking to you, you disrespect them unknowingly by interrupting them, by assuming you know what they mean, concluding that whatever they're saying or whatever they're doing does not make sense or it does not contribute much to the wisdom that which you have inside your head. So it's very, very easy to disrespect your friends these days, which is why we've come to this point. Do not disrespect the person in your company. If you have friends and they have diverse opinion, their opinion, if it doesn't match with yours, it's okay. Perhaps their religion is different than yours. Perhaps they don't believe in what you believe in. Perhaps they don't see things the way you see things. And it's okay not to have the same opinion at everything. Because when you keep doing that, the person in your company or the person you're trying to befriend might start to feel that you don't value their opinion, their suggestion, and their beliefs. So it's very, very important to show respect to the person you're befriending because this is easy to ignore. Mostly when you're used to the person, you've been friends for a very long time, it's very easy to start disrespecting their opinion or their contribution. It's very, very easy. So you want to remember this. Always respect the person that you are in their company. Number 3. I'm loving this. Number 3. Apologize when you are wrong. We make mistakes all the time. Try to see things from a different angle, from a different perspective. Don't just assume that when you're having an argument or something happens between you and your friends, it's very easy to get carried away because you feel like the fault is not to be shared. You feel like the fault is not yours. You are not to be blamed, so you don't have to apologize. You have nothing to apologize for. But this is a very, very valuable quality, to know when to apologize, to say you're sorry when you make a mistake. Be quick to say sorry. It's very, very rewarding. I tell you that because this is something which I practice, and it has really, really helped me in the long run. Be quick to say you're sorry when you make a mistake. Don't feel too big. Don't feel like you're beyond it, you're above it, you don't have to. And start looking for ways to make the other person feel like it's their fault, so they are supposed to apologize to you. When you know you have done something wrong, analyze your actions and apologize for it. You see, thoughtfulness and trustworthiness comes a long way when it comes to having a good friendship as an adult. Learn to keep your promises. If you want to be a good friend, learn to keep your promises. Be reliable, be dependable. You see, maybe when we were younger, it was easier to get away with it, but as an adult, someone wants to rely on you. They want to know that your words, your promises have honor. So they want to know that you will be there when you say that you will be there, and you will do some certain things. When you say you will do them, don't break your words. Once in a while, it's okay if it doesn't just happen how well you intended it, but on a long run, just cultivate the habit of being reliable, be dependable, and it's really rewarding to have this in a friendship. It helps the friendship to have a balance. Somebody who somebody can trust. I like that. Praise your friend. You see, this one is a very complicated one because some people tend to ignore it because they feel like we're friends, so it does not matter. If you win or lose, it doesn't matter, but it does matter. Learn to praise your friend. If you don't know how, just imagine trying to use honey to gather flies together. How rewarding a drop of honey can actually gather flies together. Encouragement. It is easy to encourage your friend when you praise them. It is easy to correct a fault when you praise them. You don't have to be judgmental over everything. Whether they fail or they succeed, learn to praise them. Praise them in their best times. Praise them in their, there are ways you can correct a fault without diminishing their values. Your friend will appreciate it if you can just have this positive way of praising them all the time. If they win a prize, praise them. If they succeed in their endeavors, praise them. If their career is doing so well and successful, praise them. If they're online businesses, anything at all that is worth praising, just praise them. It will bring out the best in them, and they will really appreciate you for it, because negativity does not contribute anything to a friendship. So as an adult, it's very, very important we cultivate this habit of praising our friends. Your friend will appreciate it. The next one, know how to keep a secret. Be loyal. We don't always have the time to go to, for instance, a confession chamber to confess to a priest of our secrets. But it's true. Maybe a priest who is wearing a white robe in his chamber, the confession chamber. Maybe we don't always have that luxury of going there, that opportunity. Some of us, we don't even have the chance to go to priest chambers to confession of secrets and stuff. Nowadays we really don't have time. We don't pour our time into that. And of course, you talk to God in your bedroom, in your secret place. you talk to your God, you make your confession, and you ask for mercies or forgiveness, and you do better next time. But in reality, sometimes when we have something that is weighing on our chest, that is so heavy, we need that person who we can trust, that person who we can tell a secret, and know that that person will keep your secret. It is not rewarding for you to tell somebody a secret and just pour your heart out. You try to empty the heaviness the weight and the heaviness that you carry inside your heart. You tell somebody, and the next minute or the next time you hear that very version of that secret with so many branches, which is so far from the truth, and you'll be wondering, that wasn't even what I said, that wasn't even what I told her. Why did she have to do this? Why did she tell you that? That is not what I even said. The secret starts to have different version and different colors to the storyline, and at the end it breaks your heart, because nobody wants their secret to be in the open, where we can open that to God in the confession room, but nobody truly wants their secret to be on a plate of platter and a plate of platter. Nobody truly wants their secret, in the podium. So it's very important to keep secrets. When your friend tells you something, please keep it. Do not share it. Mostly when the person personally plead with you not to share it. Keep it safe. You don't have any business sharing a secret. There is a reason why it's a secret. There is a reason why that phrase is so heavy and is so private, because it's a secret and it's supposed to be a secret. So learn how to keep your friends' secrets, and it will do your friendship a world of good. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Commit to making an effort. Some of us, it's so easy to neglect our friendship when we are used to the person. For instance, when you're a friend with somebody because you know the person so well, or because you've been together for a very long time, we tend to take their dire moments for granted. The person might be in a very dire situation, very difficult or dangerous situation, and it's very important for you to make an effort to be there when they need you the most, not aftermath. When somebody needs you the most importantly, if it's your friend, if she is your friend, make an effort to be a friend. A friend is supposed to be a friend at all times, through the good times, through the bad times, through all the times. You're supposed to be a friend. You're supposed to be there. You can't always be a problem solver. You can't always be the one to solve all the problems for your friend. But your friend will appreciate it so much that they can rely on you, that you're making an effort. At least you're making an effort to be a good friend. Make an effort, because the more you make an effort in a friendship, the person also will make an effort. And if the person doesn't make an effort, that means, well, it's not the right friendship, it's not the right pair, it's not the right, company to keep. And next one, be a good listener. Learn to listen. This is so critical, because these days we want everything so quick. We want everything in a hurry. Everything, including conversations. Your friend might just be talking to you about something so important and dire, and then you just want the person to hurry up and get it over with. Sometimes you just ask the person to go straight to the point. It's like we want everything in a hurry. It can't always be like that. You have to have that inner endurance to listen to your friend. Learn to listen. Don't be all judgmental. Don't trash the conversation because it's lingering too much. Don't trash the conversation because you're getting fed up, because you don't want to listen anymore. Sometimes the best thing you can do for your friend when they are going through a rough time, when they are having tough moments, the best thing you can do for your friend is just to listen. And your friend will appreciate it. Be it now or later, your friend will appreciate it. Giving a listening ear for somebody to talk, for somebody just to listen to you, for you to empty all the heaviness that you have in your heart. It is very, very important. Learn to listen. Don't always be in a hurry. Don't trash the conversation because you don't have the patience to listen to it, because you get irritated, you're getting impatient, you don't have the patience to listen to the person. Don't trash conversation, because you wound your friend when you do that. And next time, they might not want to be in your company. They might not even want to tell you things. Because when they tell you, you don't listen. Even when you listen, for instance, if you don't listen, how are you going to know the point I'm trying to make? You might just jump into a conclusion and say, yeah, so what? Okay, let's get it over with. Okay, bye-bye. It's not right. You can't be a friend like that. If you really want to be a friend as an adult, you can't be a child forever, remember. So, just like the Bible says, when I was a child, I did things as a child. Now that I'm grown up, I'm just using my own version to explain it to you in a simpler way. Now that I'm an adult, I do things as an adult. So, be patient, listen to your friend. It doesn't mean you won't contribute. It doesn't mean that you won't give your opinion. It doesn't mean that you won't weigh the conversation to see maybe where your friend is wrong or right, or the right thing to do. That is not the point. The point is that even while you contribute, learn to listen and ask questions. Ask them if they still want to talk about it, if there's still something in their heart that they want to say. Let them pour it out, because they will really, really appreciate it. This has happened to me recently. This is a very close relative of mine. I was talking. I needed somebody to listen. I needed someone to just listen to me, for me to pour out my heart. But she went on and told me oh my Lord, she knows who I'm talking about. She knows. She went on and she said, haven't we discussed this already? Haven't we concluded this already? Oh my Lord. I felt bad because I wanted to talk. And I'm going through a rough time. I just need you to listen to me. It's not as if this happens every day, once in a blue moon or a full moon. I love full moon. Once in a full moon, I'm telling you something. I love it if you could just take a moment to listen to me. Even though if you don't have anything to contribute, even though I have said that before, I still want to talk about it. And it's okay for you to listen. So learn to listen. It's very, very important. It's very, very important in a friendship to be a friend as an adult. Learn to listen. Okay, the next one. Give a thoughtful advice. Be able to weigh the conversation, the matter from both sides, and reason it well. Give your humble opinion and give a thoughtful advice. Not because the person is your friend, you have to lie about how you feel about the situation. It's okay to just give your innermost, thoughtful, honest, from your heart, honest opinion. Your friend might not find it pleasing to hear, but they will still appreciate it that you're honest. It's always good to be honest, but don't be honest in a harsh way. Don't criticize and say that it's a constructive criticism or No, don't do that. Just be honest and be gentle with it. Be the friend that is ever so gentle, ever so friendly, and ever so humble. This will bring you reward. Believe me, this will bring a tremendous reward to your friendship. Ever so humble, ever so gentle. Our next one, I think this is the final one. Forgive in a hurry. Let me say that again. Forgive in a hurry. Just like the Bible says, don't let the sun go down with your anger burning inside you. Be quick to forgive. The friendship is not going to last if you don't forgive easy. The friendship is not going to move forward if one person does not forgive easy. If you find offense, or your friend, if they do something to you that you don't like, talk about it. Don't keep things inside. Talk about it. Forgive them. Maybe if they are kind enough to see their errors, their mistakes, they might apologize for it and move on. Be quick to forgive. Don't hold grudges and bitterness, resentment inside you. Be quick to forgive. I love this because this really helps us to move forward as friends. We are not always perfect. We are not always doing the right things. We are not always giving our best opinions. We are not always, be there at the right time, the right moment. But when there is a fault, do not sugarcoat your fault with anger. Try to forgive easy. Be in a hurry. Don't let it die down. Be in a hurry to forgive. Forgive, talk about it, and move on. And I love that. Okay, guys, we're here to love, to learn, to listen, and to share. If you love what we're doing here, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.